Will ChatGPT end up as the everything app? Before we get into the reasons we think it's the everything app, they did have their dev day. And so let's talk about everything that came out, including major updates to ChatGPT that makes it kind of look like the everything app. A couple of things they announced, ChatGPT 5 Pro and Sora 2, more voice video capable of generation models in APIs, Agent Kit, which is a developer toolkit to create task-specific agents within ChatGPT, and a new compute partnership with AMD, aiming to expand OpenAI's hardware capacity, but like not NVIDIA, AMD. So we're going to spread their bets out a little bit on the hardware. And I think they're buying some AMD compute with NVIDIA money.
That is super interesting.
So that's the overview of the not ChatGPT apps announcement, but the most significant announcement was definitely ChatGPT apps and software development kit now in preview. This allows developers to build interactive applications that run natively inside of ChatGPT. Some early partners include Spotify, Canva, Zillow, Booking.com, Coursera, and Figma. You can do things like generate a Spotify playlist based on just typing in some natural language what you want. Canva can create and preview designs directly in your ChatGPT chat window, and Zillow can display property listings just saying, hey, show me houses here with this criteria, whatever. The apps are all built using the Model Context Protocol, MCP, which allows ChatGPT to connect to external data services while giving developers fine-grained control. But importantly, over the UX, this is not just a chat-based response, but you actually get a whole kind of application inside the ChatGPT window that pops up and lets you kind of navigate whatever it is. So that's why I asked, is this going to become the one app to rule them all, as opposed to going to Expedia? I can add Expedia in my ChatGPT and I kind of do everything in there. I don't know. Maybe that's the future.
I kind of feel like it is. And I feel like if I was Google, not just Google, but like everybody who monetizes anything on the internet is got to be sweating right now if all of a sudden all products and services can be available and built natively into ChatGPT that just has this huge distribution. It's sort of remarkable to think about, and also just future of mobile development generally. Like maybe nobody really needs their own mobile app. What they really need is a really good app inside of ChatGPT, because that's where everyone's going to be. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the sort of economics of the internet shift.
It seems like we are marching towards a world where you will just have an assistant that you can use in text and a voice, and it will interact with whatever your preferred apps are to find the things you want. And it is a pretty different model than the advertising-driven model of the internet, because there's not a lot of room for ads in this. And I will be quite happy to have one place to go where I can just use natural language to ask for whatever I want across what used to be a bunch of different apps for me. It seems like a pretty nice future as a user.